Hello friends, Harshal here and welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I'll be discussing on the second part of Cloudwatch service. So let's get started quickly. Okay, so in my last video, I told you about that Cloudwatch agent, right? So how can we export log data to S3 bucket? So this is what exactly we have done already. So for now, let me go to EC2. So again, I'll show you that how can we do it. So I quickly show you. Okay, so what we have done, first of all, we have created an instance because I had already deleted or terminated everything, so that's why I need to create it again. So okay, so now go to instance and let me launch an instance. EC2 for CLW Cloudwatch. Okay. Now I don't want key for now, so allow 80 port, and I quickly launch an instance, so it will be created quickly. Okay, by the time I go to IAM role, IAM console, and here let's go to roles. Okay, already that role is been created, so let me go here in the instance, and I am going to attach the role. I'm going to attach the role. So go here, I'm going here, and in the security modify IAM role. So I had created that role, EC2 role for Cloudwatch, so I simply update it. So if you don't know what is the role I had created, I simply go here and create the role. So in my last video, I have created the this role I had created. So if I click on this role, so I'll show you the permission that we defined here. So this is the Cloudwatch agent admin policy and a Cloudwatch agent server policy. So these two policies have been attached to this role, right? So these are the policies that what we can do. The Cloudwatch can put metric data and all the things. You can see that SSM get parameter or put parameter. So simply you can do that. Okay, simply go to and create a role and add these two policies. Okay, now CLW. Okay, fine, we have added the log. So simply now I'm going to connect it to connecting to the instance, and here we will install httpd yum install httpd -y. Okay, sudo. So yeah, it's done now. We have okay, now we have to start system ctl start httpd, right? And okay, again it will not work because let me do sudo cu privilege mode, and now system ctl start httpd. So yeah, it's started now, and now we have to enable it. So it is enabled, right? So if you want, we can check the status. right? So it is working condition, it is running and working. And okay, now I'm just going to do some echo, that is, hi friends. This is working. I have written something, okay, and I simply want to write this into var www, then html, then index.html, right? So okay, let me confirm it. Get, okay, now it's working fine, right? So if I go here and copy that IP address, simply go here and Control V. So now you can see, hi friends, this is working clear. Okay. So we are good here. We have pretty much, we have done everything. Now we need to go here, the log paths. Okay, so here HTTP, we have started HTTP service, and in that service, that access log and the error logs will be accumulated, right? So these are the log paths. So go to next. So first of all, we need to install the agent. So I copy it and let me install an agent. So here I'm installing an agent, so agent will be installed shortly, and later on we will go with that wizard. So I just pasted here. Okay, so this is not properly copied. Okay, now perfect. So default choice, that is 1, that's correct. Then EC2 instance choice is 1, then root, right? Do you want to turn on? So yes, I want it. Which port do you want? So I'll go with the default choice, number 1. Default choice is 4, default choice is 1. Do you want to monitor any host? So yes, I want to monitor. So CPU metrics per core, so yes, I'm monitoring it. Now okay, 1. Okay, so the dimension will be aggregate, dimension will be instance ID. So yes, I'll go with this. Now would you like to collect high resolution? This is but not your customized JSON format. Okay, going with the default choice. Do you want? Yes, I'll go with basic. So are you satisfied with the wizard completes additional item? So yes. Do you have any existing Cloudwatch or migrate? So no, I don't want to migrate. Do you want to monitor any log file? Yes, I want to monitor log files, and simply go here, and here is the log file. Okay, that is access log, and paste here. So I'll go with this. Group name will be access underscore log, and log stream name will be instance ID. So yeah, we are good here. So I select 2, it means for day 1 day only. So what do you want to specify? Any additional log file to? Yes, I want additional log file. So this is for error logs. Now this is best. So okay, we have done. Now this is for number 2. Number 2 means the retention in days. So this will be written for 1 day only. Okay, do you want to specify any additional log files to monitor? So this time I don't want to monitor any additional log files, so yeah, I'm okay with it. Now do you want to store the config in SSM parameter store? So yes, I'll go with this. Okay, default choice, and EOS is to 1, so default choice will be 1. Yes, I'll go with this. So we are good here. We have done exactly. Now we have done. Okay, and now we need to create missing files. So first I'll just copy it and paste here. Yeah, it is created. Then the second I copy and paste here. So okay, we have created the missing files, and now let me go with this. I copy it, so it will not copy properly, so let me go to notepad here. Okay, this is perfect. So now I copy that complete command. So I copy it and let me paste here, and yes, it is working now. So it is successful. The validation is successful and we are good with it. Now if we go to, okay, connect to an instance. Okay, if we go to Cloudwatch, you will see the group log group will be created, and those log groups will be access_log and error_log. And let me click here. Now you can see, right? So this is access log and error log. Okay, now what we have to do, we simply let me send these logs to export these logs to Amazon S3. So let me go, and here we need to define the time, that at what time, during what time the log should be export to S3 bucket. So this time we need to go here, and I need to write export log data to Amazon S3. Okay, so this is the first option. I will get the documentation here. I need to, so this is the first step, that create an Amazon S3 bucket. So okay, so let me go here and create Amazon S3 bucket. So right now I'm going to S3 console, and here I need to check if I have any bucket. So I don't think there is any bucket is available. So let me create a bucket, giving the name export to log data for S3. Okay, so now AWS region is the same, US East 1, so that's we are actually working in, and everything is okay. So let me create a bucket. So after creating the bucket, so yeah, we are good with it. After creating the bucket, what we need to do, so we have now created a bucket. So after that, create bucket name, region. So yeah, everything is perfect. Now create IAM user with full access to Cloudwatch logs, right? So we have to create IAM role with full access to Amazon S3 and Cloudwatch logs. So I have already created, let me check here in the user. So I have a user. Okay, I have created a user with, here is Cloudwatch log full access and S3 Amazon S3 full access. These two access is required. So let me show you here. So here you can see Amazon full access and Cloudwatch full access. So these two access should be provided to the user. So step 2 is completed. Now set permission on an S3 bucket. To set permission, what we have to do, simply I need to copy this and go to, we have to set permission on S3. Yes, set permission on S3 bucket. So simply I copy this permission and let me go to S3 bucket here, right, and let me open this bucket, and here you can see that permission. Okay, in the permission we can this one, bucket policy, we can add the bucket policy. So edit it. Okay, there is no policy available for now, so we are going to paste here. Okay, so here our bucket name is log data for S3. Let me check, get bucket ACL S3. So here, right, S3 is log data for S3, and this is US East 1. US East 1. Okay, log data for S3 is the bucket name. Again here bucket name is log data for S3, and that random string that we will put it in the prefix. Okay, that's fine. Now congratulations S3, and this is the account number. Okay, so before that, US East 1, and this is account number. My account number I have to written here. So I pasted my account number here, and US East 1. So let me check if we have done everything is correct. So I guess we have done perfect. So this one random string, right, so let me copy it. Okay, so random string I have copied, so that I will put it in here, right, in string prefix. So let me paste here random string, and here in the prefix random string. Okay, so now this is the same account, this account only I need to send, and let me refresh it. So here we will get bucket name, and let me export it, and yes, you can see that task ID, and it is now successfully created export task, right. So this is the export task, it is completed. This is now okay. So now we need to check whether it is going to export in S3 bucket or not. So this is our S3 bucket, and let me go inside. Okay, there is nothing has got accumulated in S3 bucket for now. So what I do, I simply go here and uh, where is, okay, so I simply go here, and this is EC2 instance. This is the EC2 instance, and I simply copy, where is the, okay, here is instance summary. So let me copy that public DNS or public address. So let me control V. It's working now, right? And then again let me do that. So many times I have access to EC2 instance to check HTTP HTML page. Okay, so I have visited this website, so, and it's working now, right? So these logs will be created, and now it will be exported to S3 bucket. So now let me go and check. Okay, now you can see there is a random string. Go inside and go inside. Here you can see, okay, these are the logs. You can simply download from here. Okay, simply if you download it, and now you can see the logs here. Permission check successful. Okay, so these are the logs that we can simply download it. Okay, so this is how it works. So I hope that you understand this process. It's an important one of the important process that you should know about it. Okay, now what we have to do, we will check with the real-time data. So real-time processing here, what we have done, we simply sent where is log group. Okay, here is the log group. Okay, these are the logs. So I just want to export this log during the time period. I need to set the time period here. So if I go here in S3 bucket, so I need to define the time from which time to which time. Okay, so it is not accumulating on real-time basis. It will only export data whatever the timeline you have been provided, you have been defined, right? So during that time period only, those logs only exported to S3 bucket. Okay, but if I want to do it on real-time basis, so wherever the logs accumulated in the log groups, so these logs should be at the same time, it should be exported, it should be accumulated in S3 bucket on real-time basis. Okay, I don't want to define the time frame, I don't want to do that stuff. Okay, I just want everything should be in a real-time basis. So in that case we will use kinesis streaming. Okay, so how can we use it? So let me show you. In that case we have to go here, and yeah, this is real-time processing for log data with the subscription, right? So okay, so first of all, we use for real-time processing, we use kinesis streaming or data firehose streaming. So you can use subscription to get access to real-time feed of log events from Cloudwatch logs and have it delivered to other services such as an Amazon Kinesis stream. We can either use Amazon Kinesis stream for real-time basis processing, real-time processing, and Amazon Kinesis data firehose stream. This is nearly real-time processing. Okay, this is real-time processing, and this one Amazon Kinesis data stream, data firehose stream, it will be used for near real time. So it will take 1 to 2 minutes, right? Okay, so we have to wait for 1 to 2 minutes to to export data from log groups to S3 bucket. Okay, then or we can use lambda. So you know very well that we can use lambda. If you know, we can write the code in the lambda function and code gets run. Let us say we have written the code to store to fetch the data and stored it in S3 bucket. So that code gets run and eventually the data will be stored, data will be exported or stored in S3 bucket. So this is what happened. Okay, so we can use Kinesis stream, Kinesis data firehose stream, and or AWS lambda. So we have got three options here for real-time processing of log data with subscriptions. Okay, so here in the diagram you can see this is the Cloudwatch logs. So these logs will be sent out will be sent to Amazon Kinesis firehose. This will process real time and it will send data, it will store data to S3 bucket. That's we are going to do. Okay, on other hand, if it will invoke the lambda function, if we set to lambda function, so it will send to lambda function. It started running the code, and whatever we written in the code, let us say we have written the code in a way that the data should be stored in S3 bucket. So it through that lambda function, it will be stored in S3 bucket as well. Okay, and there is some other that Splunk HTTP event collector. So a lot of steps we can do with the real-time data processing. So yeah, so I hope that you understand with this diagram, because we are going to do this demo. Okay, so here are some steps that we need to perform. First of all, let me copy this and let me show you the documentation. So by reading documentation, so many issues get solved. Okay, the very first thing that we need to do is here. Okay, we can create subscription filter with Kinesis, we can create subscription filter with AWS lambda, and subscription filter with Kinesis lambda and data firehose. So we will do it with the Amazon Kinesis data firehose. Okay, so first of all, what we have to do to create a subscription filter for Kinesis data firehose. So yeah, we need to create a Kinesis data firehose stream. Let me go here. Here you can see that delivery stream we need to create. So first of all, we need to go here in Kinesis. Here in Kinesis, you can see that Kinesis data analysis, Kinesis data firehose. So I'll go with the Kinesis data firehose and create delivery stream. So it's very simple to create delivery stream. Simply you need to select the source. So I'll directly put data, and it needs to the destination would be Amazon S3. So that data will be stored in Amazon S3. And now go down, and here Cloudwatch logs, Cloudwatch logs. To firehose. Okay, and yeah, this is S3 bucket that we need to define. Okay, so we have defined destination, and this is S3 bucket with Herschel Cloud. Okay, and prefix will be error. For S3 bucket error, we will get that prefix, and for prefix bucket, we will get this one, Herschel Cloud. So now we are going to create delivery stream quickly. So it gets created in a few minutes. So yeah, it started creating. So the status is creating. It will take a few time, quite a few time. So by that time, what we have to do, simply I go here and let me check. Okay, so what we have created delivery stream, we have created S3 bucket, that is okay. Now we need to create IAM role that will grant Cloudwatch logs permission to put data into Kinesis data Firehose delivery stream. Okay, so for that we have to go to the documentation, and here go to step number 8. Here is the step number 8, right? And the Cloudwatch permission to put data into Kinesis data stream. Okay, that IAM role we need to create. So if I want to create that that IAM role, in that case, what we have to do, simply go and open the notepad. So here I have already created, okay, I have not created. So let me go here in the text editor. This is the text editor, and let me copy this. In the text editor, I pasted the policy, and here inside the policy I need to write the region. The region is US East 1, right? And this one is the source ARN account ID, right? So what is the account ID? Account ID, so go here, and yeah, this one is the account ID. So I paste it here. Okay, now let me save it, save as, right? So let me give the name, or you can give any name, okay, but I'm giving this name. I just copy it and just give the name to that file. It should be JSON extension, right? So it has .json extension, so you can give any name. Okay, so I save it, right? I save the file, and now what we have to do, simply we need to go down, and we have created the role. Now we need to specify trust file policy. Okay, so for that, simply copy it, and if I go here and if I do ls, so here is the trust policy for CWL JSON file. Yes, that's what I want, and let me paste here. Okay, that one is perfect. So okay, it's getting some error. No, create role with name Kinesis already exists when calling create role. entity already exists when calling create role with the kinesis. Okay, it is already exists, that role is already exists. So let me go here and let me show you. So that's why it is I'm getting this error. Let me go here and show you the role. So here kinesis, so this one CWL to kinesis role. So if I click here and let me show you, this is the inline CWL to firehose policy. So this one is the policy, right? Log data to S3. Okay, now perfect. So now go to here and let me go down and now create policy. Okay, so delivery stream, let me check the delivery stream as well, and IAM role. Here is the delivery stream, logs data to S3, and where is our kinesis? So this is the kinesis. The name is this one, CWL to firehose. So let me copy it and yes, okay. So firehose, this is the reason, and this one is the account ID and all the steps I have given here, and yes, it's working. Yeah, so finally it's done. So what we have done, let me tell you. So we by using the console, by using that console, AWS IAM create role. That role name is this. Okay, then assume role policy and that trust. Okay, so trust we have created here, and once the trust is created, let me show you. Yeah, okay. So after that, that kinesis firehose role will be created, right? To kinesis firehose role. Okay, after creating that, what I have done, I simply go and created the inline. Okay, so here is the inline. You can create inline from here. So I had already created inline, so I just show you. So you simply need to create inline and just paste the code here, JSON code here. And what JSON code you should put here, here is the JSON code. Okay, create a permission policy. So this is the permission policy that you need to copy and put here inside the JSON. So where is in the IAM? Okay, so you have to just paste here, and you need to specify the details that that you need to provide here, correct details. So let me go and yeah, it's done. Okay, it's done now. Now the next thing is that so we have given the permission. Okay, trust relationship we have created from here by using this. We have created IAM role or the trust relationship between Cloudwatch and S3 bucket, and after that we have created a role, and then we need to create permission policy. So for that we have copied this and put it or paste it in the inline policy of S3 bucket, no, of kinesis stream. Okay, so now what I have to do, I simply go and copy this. Okay, So now I need to create log subscription filter. For that I am going here and just pasted it here. I need to do some changes. So this is okay, CWL to kinesis stream, that's perfect. Role, okay, this one I need to change it. So here is, I just copy account name, paste it here. Okay, done. And then ARN, yeah, okay, perfect. Now delivery stream name. Okay, so I just remove it and my delivery stream name is kinesis. So this one is my this one is the delivery stream name. Going here and let me paste here. Yeah, done. Now going back to the account number, account ID. So I simply copied here and pasted here. Now the region, we need to US East 1 Firehose. Okay, so filter pattern, I don't want to show any filter. I don't want to, I just want to get all the logs that should be exported or stored in S3 bucket. So I'm not putting any filter here. Then file name is destination, that is fine. And the log group name, the log group name is access underscore log, right? And yes, everything is okay. So now I enter and yes, it's done. Now let me go here in the Cloudwatch and in the log group. If I click here in the log group, this is the access log, and if I check, so you can see okay, so this is the log access log. This is the log group. All the logs should be stored in S3 bucket by using the this one subscription we have done. So that subscription is Firehose. So now you can see that Firehose. So real time Firehose will send data, log data to S3 bucket on real time basis or nearly real time basis. Okay, within 1 or 2 minutes. So that is the destination. So yes, we have done correctly. So now we need to go to S3 bucket here and let me check if real time data is getting. So till now there is no real time data is being stored here in S3 bucket. So let me go here and let me try to access the website. So yeah, multiple time I have done so. Now we have to wait for 1 or 2 minutes. So let me go to here in S3 bucket. So where is S3? Yeah, here is the S3, and let me refresh it. So there is no data has been received yet. So okay, I'll wait for some time, for 1 or 2 minutes, and for that time period I'm just going to pause. Okay guys, now you can see that with the prefix of Herschel Cloud there is a data we have received, and these are this is the data, and we can simply download this data, and this one the data, right? So in this way we can simply create the automation that on real-time basis by using the Firehose stream we can process the data and send it to S3 bucket. Okay, so now there is one more thing. Okay, let me tell you about okay, so now let me tell you about the events. So here in the events, this is the event. Inside event you can see rule and event buses. Okay, so what is event buses? Permission. Okay, we will see about the rule. Here in the rule we can create the rule, and this is the event pattern or schedule. Let us say if I wanted to do S3, so this is the simple storage service, that is S3, right? So in S3 bucket, so we can call API call, we can do bucket level API call via CloudTrail, or object level API call via CloudTrail. So we do have both the options, or we can AWS API call via CloudTrail. So basically we need to use CloudTrail here. So if I go here, and what it is saying, that CloudTrail logging is turned off for your account, therefore you will not be able to receive AWS API action events. You can turn it on via CloudTrail console. So we have not created any CloudTrail for now, so that's why we are getting that alert. Okay, so we need to create CloudTrail here. Without CloudTrail we cannot make API call. So let me show you, this is a specific operation. Let me do that. Delete object. Okay, whatever the object deleted in S3 bucket, the API call will be sent out via CloudTrail. And so any bucket. Okay, so if you want, we can select the name of the bucket. So let me select the name of the bucket. Here is, yeah, this is the S3 bucket. This is the name of the S3 bucket. I just copy here and paste the name here. So what we have to do, simply there is a event pattern that we can see. We can edit. So here AWS API call via CloudTrail, and we can edit it if we want to add something in the policy. Okay, and okay, so let me go here quickly to CloudTrail. CloudTrail is important here to invoke in the destination part. So let me quickly create a quick CloudTrail. So okay, I have created a CloudTrail quickly, and let me click here, and here we need to enable it. So we need to specify the S3 bucket. Here use existing S3 bucket. So let me browse it, and this is the existing S3 bucket. So I have selected S3 bucket, and now save the changes. So I have saved the changes. So yeah, we have done. Okay, this is what we have to do in the CloudTrail. And now we can go to event. Okay, here is the, where is event? Okay, here is the event. And now we can what we can do, simply go to the target. It will invoke the Lambda function. So whenever the object in S3 bucket, that specific S3 bucket gets deleted, then it will invoke the Lambda, and the code will get run, and it will produce desired output. Okay, this is way. Or we can send a notification by using SNS topic. We can do SQSQ as well, Kinesis stream. We can stream the service. We can stream the real-time data, SSM automation, and a lot of things that we can define here, right? Code pipeline, etc. Okay, So if we go to schedule, here we can schedule let us say for 1 hour, okay, every day 1 hour. So and we need to go here and here in the code pipeline. Okay, so during 1 hour, every 1 hour, that code pipeline should be run. Okay, and the ARN of the pipeline we can put here, we can specify here, or we can go with the cron expression. Cron expression means you can provide exact time. Let us say on every Tuesday, every Tuesday, every Sunday, every Monday at 7 a.m. every day, okay, or end of the month every day. So whatever, you can define a lot of any time, you can define any specific time by using cron expression. Okay, so so during that time only it will invoke the target, and this target will produce a desired output. So in this way it will work. Okay, so here, so this is the event. Okay, and if you need to enable event notification, then how can you do it? Simply you go to S3 bucket. So where is S3 bucket now? This is Kinesis stream. Yeah, here is the S3 bucket, and inside here S3 bucket, what you have to do, simply open that S3 bucket, and inside that S3 bucket go to properties, and if here in S3 bucket go to properties, and if you go down, here is the event notification. Okay, if you want to create event notification, you can create it easily. So let me notification for S3 object. Okay, so you can give the name of the event and then prefix if you want. This is optional, and this is the event type. If you are creating any object, then you can let us say you want to put the object in S3 bucket, you can post the object, copy object, multi-part copy. Let us say I need to put the object. So whatever the object is put in the S3 bucket, that will send the notification will be sent out, or it will be shown. Then object removal, and you can select any stubs that you want, or the multiple stub as well. Okay, simply replication, lifetime, intelligent tiering, so a lot of things. So here you can see the SQS queue. Okay, so it will be sent out to SQS queue or SNS topic or lambda function, whatever you want to select. So let us say I'm selecting here SQS queue. So let me go to SQS queue. So I'm opening an SQS queue. Right, so this is let me create a queue quickly. SQS for S3 notification for S3. Okay, that's fine. And now encryption and everything is okay. So quickly I have created SQS queue, and after creating SQS queue, what happened now, if I go to here in here in S3, so I choose SQS queues, and let me refresh again. So if we go down here, event notification is not yet created, so yeah, again I'm going to create. So notification for S3, prefix suffix is not no needed, so let me all object creation events. Okay, that's fine. And if you go down, here is the SQS queue, and if I select, so yeah, SQS that we had created is showing now. And save the changes, it is showing some error. Okay, this is API response unable to validate the following destination configuration. So why it is getting error? Because we have not defined the policy in the SQS queue. So here is the SQS queue, and inside SQS queue, if I go to the access policy, so if I go down, this is the access policy, and there is not SQS is not sent out. Okay, so I need to edit this policy. So I'm going here, and so let me go to here, event notification, or enable event notification S3. Okay, so let me go here in the documentation, and inside the documentation, if you go down, okay, walk through to SQS. So here is the create an Amazon SQS queue. So I just click on it, and if we go down, here is, okay, here is the create an Amazon SQS queue, and this is the policy that we need to copy here. And yeah, this is the policy that I'm looking for. So I'm going to SQS queue. Where is SQS queue? I guess this is SQS queue. Yes, this is the SQS queue, and simply I need to edit this and paste here the policy. Okay, so now example ID, that's fine. Example ID S3, here is the send message, that's that action is needed. Okay, now SQSQARN, SQSQARN. So for SQSARN, I need to go back now. SQS, let me open in the new tab, and if I click here, I will get the ARN. So I simply copied that and go down, and this is SQSQARN, right? So I need to mention that ARN here. So let me paste here SQSQARN, then source ARN, ARN AWS S3, that's fine. So example bucket 1, so here is the bucket name. So what is the bucket name? Bucket name should be where is the bucket name? S3. So let me go here. So many tabs I have opened. Oh. Okay, so this is the bucket name, log data for S3. Let me copy here, and yes, this one, bucket name should be here. Okay, that's perfect. Now bucket owner account ID. So yes, the account ID, now copy, paste. Okay, so yeah, everything is showing. make sure that whatever the details you have specified here, these are correct, otherwise it will give you an error. So yeah, we have successfully done the configuration, we have successfully attached the policy, the needed policy. And now if we go to S3 and where is the, that is not needed, this is CloudTrail, where is S3 bucket? Yeah, this one is the S3 bucket we were looking for, and let me save it. And now you can see that successfully created event notification. Okay, and okay, so now if I go to bucket, and this is the bucket, I open the bucket and go to the properties, and here if I go down, here you can see that event notification. Okay, you can create, you can delete or edit the event notification. So yeah, so whenever if the object gets created inside S3 bucket, it will trigger or it will invoke a SQS queue. Okay, and it work in this way. So yeah, okay, so now I'm going to delete it, I don't need it. And inside SQS, let me delete this one as well. So delete. If I don't need, I simply go and delete these resources. Okay, now there is one more thing that I would like to tell you is dashboard. So if I go here, and here you can see the dashboard, right? So you can simply create the dashboard. So let us say demo dashboard. So I'm going to create a demo dashboard, and you can select the widget. So it should be explorer, line, number. So let us say I'm selecting the bar. Okay, so if what you want to select, whether it's a matrix or log, what you want. So if I want logs, if I click here in the logs, so everything, all the logs will be shown here. Okay, so this is the login site. Yes, this is the login site, and inside that we need to select that log. So if I click here in the access log, and if I run the query, that will run the query, it will show the messages. You are creating new widget for the dashboard. Okay, so create widget, and now it is you can see the logs. Okay, these are for logs. So save dashboard. Okay, that's fine. Okay, this one I have created for the logs. If I want to create this one for discard and continue, okay, my dashboard. I want to select for let me select it for that EC2 instance, and there is no EC2 instance. Okay, there is nothing shown here. Okay, so here is, let me create. So here you can see the dashboard. Okay, so disk used percent, it is showing that is 3.72, and if you can save it, if you want to create if you go to dashboard and create one more dashboard, this is my dashboard. And if you we can create one more dashboard here, resume dashboard, share dashboard, review. Save dashboard, rename, share dashboard. So yes, we can share. Okay, yeah. So we can see that the multiple dashboard we can see. Okay, if I change the location, those dashboard is still visible. Okay, it is not. So I have changed the region, still it should be visible. Those dashboard should be visible. So now you can see those dashboard is visible, still it is visible. Okay, so you can see the dashboard, and dashboard is correlate data and inter-regional. Correlate data means you can simply see the data of other region as well. Okay, where is here? Okay, here you can see the data of that northern Virginia, North Virginia. Okay, but I'm working in the Oregon, but still it is showing me that data. So it is correlate data and it's inter-regional. Okay, so I hope that you understand all the things whatever I have shown you this demo. So thank you so much guys for watching my video. Have a good day. Bye.